Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot, rune, and oracle reading for mid-November 2025. You have the rune Algies coming out, uprights, and this is a very important rune. So people used to wear this rune, and still do wear this rune, sort of like as an amulet to represent self-interest and protection. So essentially, Algies, it gives the energy of receiving. Like, you know what? This is my time to receive blessings. This is my time to be on the receiving end of beautiful things from the universe. It's my time for the universe to put my best interest first. So it's simultaneously a rune of protection, making sure your aura, your energy is safe and protected from all harm. And it's also a rune of receiving and basically setting the intention, all of my good karma comes back to me now. So that's very beautiful. You have Sage coming out. This literally just came out for Taurus as well. So it must be a fixed sign energy at this time. This says harmony, acceptance, calm, serenity, and patience. I feel like middle of November is a very calm time for the fixed signs. I'm gathering. There is a sense of accepting situations as they are, no longer holding grudges, no longer holding resentment. It's like, it is what it is. You're seeing the unhealed people in your life, the way in which they walk around hurting others, and you're like, you know what, I get it. I choose not to carry any resentment, any anger towards you. That doesn't mean that you're going to let people back into your life or walk all over you, but you're choosing to forgive, not for the other person, but for yourself. So there's a sense of harmony here, a very deep level of peace. I'm wondering if you're doing anything in particular that's been like really improving your mental health recently, whether that be daily meditation, breath work, affirmation, exercise, walking, running. Cardio is really great for stress relief and just like maintaining a calm, powerful aura. So there's something here about like being very serene and accepting situations for what they are, and accepting that what's not in your control isn't in your control, no longer having control issues, worrying about outcomes that you can't control. Like, it just feels real good. Your energy is giving off a sort of monk-like quality. Middle of November, just like, it is what it is. You're very peaceful and zen. I'm getting an image in my head of like a crane, like the animal, and just very elegant, very peaceful, wise. There's this palpable aura that you're radiating. Other people pick up on this. It's like even before you walk into a room, they can feel this sort of calm, serene energy. Leo, like you did something to your energy. You did some major leveling up to your aura, maybe downloading some light codes or receiving some Reiki healing. Like I said, there's something going on. You've been doing something. I'm noticing it. You're glowing, and you may be getting some comments like that, like, Leo, you've been glowing recently, or your hair has just been looking phenomenal, your skin is great, that sort of thing. So we have the Five of Swords. Yeah. One thing that will definitely get you glowing is walking away from selfish, close-minded individuals, for sure. Absolutely. These draining individuals who it's like, it doesn't matter whether they are right or wrong. They just are in this perspective of, I must win at all costs. And they just don't hear basic logic. We're all familiar with this energy, especially in the public image right now. There are some people who are like this, who have major platforms and control and power over many, many things at this time in 2025. Now more than ever, I feel like we're in a time where a lot of very ignorant and arrogant individuals are in positions of power that should not be in positions of power, because they just refuse to listen to facts, accept facts for what they are. And they just operate out of hatred for others, even though they're old as dirt, and don't care about the destruction they're leaving behind and the legacy they're leaving behind, So it's like just, choosing to walk away from the drama of that. Some of you guys, this may even be talking about politics, This could be talking about something in your personal life for sure, but it could also be talking about politics, because I know so many people, reading the news and just getting upset with what the news is saying. And here's the thing. I think everyone should be informed about what's going on. I am not one of those love and light psychics who are like, oh yeah, just turn the news off. I never recommend listening to the news or watching the news, though. I will say that, because that has a profound influence over your opinions. Whereas when you read the news, like read it, your critical thinking skills are a bit more turned on, and you can read something and say, this is clearly an opinion piece versus this is just facts that are being stated. Anyways, I'm going off on so many tangents here. This could be something in your personal life. This could be like I said, the news and just being aware of what's going on in the world. But there's a sense of no longer letting it bother you, but still staying informed on the situation and what's going on. Okay. And that may seem easier said than done, but you're doing it, Leo, you know? And there's also something here about like not giving these people more of a platform, more of your precious time and energy, not even arguing it anymore, because the people who support these folks, whoever it is, whether it's someone personal in your life or, you know, politicians or whatever, you know, they're not willing to hear anything. So taking your power and your voice back and redirecting it towards the real life communities that actually are doing some good on the planet, you know, focusing on what you can do as opposed to what you can't. So yeah, taking your power back. And look at that Ace of Cups. See all this forgiveness work and peace being reclaimed. Look what it's bringing you, Leo. This is love. I am seeing love. I'm also seeing a story here for some of you guys where in the past, and this actually lines up with your readings these past couple months, in the past you may have dealt with a very difficult individual who, like you may have been in a relationship, for example, with somebody who where to begin? Just toxic generally, okay? Having to win out, very manipulative, you know, harmful with the words and actions they take. Low-key kind of evil as well, but very good at charming people into thinking they weren't evil. Anyways, we're seeing a history of dealing with that sort of energy. And I feel like a lot of you guys really leaned into your spirituality as you walked away from that, and like you could have literally taken on like daily breath work, yoga, meditation, walking, running, whatever leveled up your energy that we were just talking about. You took on that spiritual practice and you were disciplined with it. And I'm seeing this story going from that toxicity, that focus on self, and Algie's self-interest, just, you know what, screw everyone else. I'm just focusing on me. This is a chapter in my life where like I'm just focusing on making my energy beautiful, leveling up my skill sets, taking good care of myself, which is amazing. And then Ace of Cups, what does this do? This leads you to love and community and creative ideas and outpouring of like visibility, people who see you for your true heart and who you are, whether that be on the online public sector of life, if you have some sort of presence there, whether it be community-wise, like networking, friendships, people wanting to really see you and hang out with you, talk to you, get to know you better. And for a lot of you guys, this is in love as well, like romance, you know? So it's like you had to deal with the BS. You, from that BS, learned how to just love yourself and what really matters. And then from loving yourself and what really matters, you're attracting a new emotional beginning here. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing a story. You see, this isn't supposed to be a love reading, but I'm getting a lot of love messages, so bear with me. Apply this to your situation. If it's not love, it's not love. But I'm seeing a fear here, a shyness sort of, when it comes to opening your heart back up to something because, like I said, you've been hurt in the past, clearly, Leo. It's been a rough a rough couple of months. 2025 has been rough for Leo, I've been feeling. It's been on the up and up drastically, though, from like autumn onward. Like honestly, like middle of September, October till now, like mid-November, it's been really, really drastically on the up and up for Leos, what I've been feeling. And that specific Leo evolution, your life getting much better in these past couple of weeks, I feel like is rooted in your own spirituality and self-focus, okay? there is a fear here of opening your heart back up and getting hurt again. Not only you, but somebody else may also be a little afraid of that. Let's see. We have the Star. This is that visibility. This is being seen for who you are, the beauty that you possess, and it's also reaching your goals. Mid-November, there could be some massive goal acquisition happening for you, you accomplishing things you always wanted to accomplish. So that's very beautiful. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Make sure you're balancing rest and recovery with inspired action, because there's a glow about Leo right now. Like, you've been really focusing on self, which creates a glow, okay? Because it's like in the past, you were giving away a lot of your energy to toxic people, which drains you. You're not being drained anymore. You're keeping your energy each day. You're investing that energy into your own skills, your appearance, your well-being, your health, whatever. And, it's attracting in a lot of beautiful opportunities towards you, things that you can focus on, creative ideas, visions, dreams, romance, friendships, whatever. Like, you're attracting a lot towards you right now. And you just want to make sure that you're balancing rest with all of this new energy that's flooding into your life. Four of Wands, success and celebration. See, when I have a reading like this where I see the Four of Wands with the Star card, Ace of Cups, like, I am seeing you reaching some sort of big goal in the middle of November. Not only that, to be honest, I'm just gonna put it out there. If it resonates, it resonates. If this isn't going on in your life, you don't have to take this message. It's not for you. But some Leos may be currently talking in a new budding romance with somebody who may actually end up being a life partner, okay? This could be marriage, this could be family, very rooted community. Also, it's something that's fun to think about. A lot of your best friends in life, the most impactful people in your life, you haven't met them yet. The majority of your community, depending on how old you are, you might not have met them yet. And that's another thing that I'm seeing here, Leo. Some of you guys, I'm actually feeling this is what's going to come in the upcoming weeks for you. It might not have come necessarily. I mean, you've gotten a little bit of a preview of it in these past couple of weeks of new community, like new friendships for you. That's really going to rapidly expand in the upcoming months. This is a prediction. This is the first time I'm predicting this, actually. So this is new. Leo energy people, pay attention the next couple of months, next 4 months or so, and onwards. I almost feel like your friendships or your network of people who like know you by name, know what you do, talk to you regularly. I don't know why I feel like saying the word quadrupling, quadrupling, being multiplied times 4, which is very exciting, honestly, because it's like when you have more of a network, life becomes easier, number one, but also there's just so much more opportunity that flows around. You help people out in the ways that is beneficial to you, and they help you out. It's just amazing. And it's nice, people actually showing up to parties and things that you host. Actually, like having people to say yes to things that you do in life and go along with you. It's such a blessing. So yeah, this is you're still on your winning streak in life, and yeah, the message here is like, we know that you're hurt from what happened in the past, but open your heart up to this new love, is basically what it's saying. So thank you for joining me, Leo. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this mid-monthly message. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. Doing those 3 things helps out more than anything. Just spam the comments with positive energy, guys. Like, leave like 100 comments. I'm not even exaggerating, because I've noticed that when people spam the comments, like I get some crazy people sometimes who just leave like literally 100 comments on videos. Those videos always blow up. It's actually a very positive thing. So please feel free. I would love you forever. I will keep you in my thoughts and prayers, Leo. I will read your username if you leave a bunch of comments that are positive. I will set positive intentions for you at my altar, okay? Let's grow this channel. Leo, you guys were the least viewed sign on my channel a few weeks ago. How funny would it be if you skyrocketed and became the most viewed sign? That's my goal, okay? I totally resonate with you guys. My Mercury is in Leo. And I know I tell you guys to watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Mercury is also quite a personal planet. It's just like, I don't want to keep adding to the list. Yeah, just watch for every sign you have. But like, you know, I really do resonate with Leo energy. You guys rule my communication and travel. And that's such a big part of my life. So I always resonated with Leo energy people. A lot of my friends throughout life were Leo energy people. So you guys are rad. You're kind of the coolest, I think. So yeah, I love you guys. Bye-bye.